Welcome to the 2021 Hilo Complex Winter Concert. How about another hand for our prelude performed by Kai Chun? My name is Jonathan Okamura, and I will be your MC for tonight. As a friendly reminder, please turn off your cell phones, no flash photos, and keep in mind that video recording is in session. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our administrators and special guests for their support of our music programs. From Hilo High School, Principal Mrs. Jasmine Urasaki, Vice Principal Ms. Erin Williams, Vice Principal Mr. Jason Trimble, Vice Principal Ms. Heidi Pana, Vice Principal Ms. Kara Uchida, SA Mr. Brandon Respicio. From Hilo Intermediate School, Principal Heather Dansdale, Vice Principal Mr. Jason Agena. Also, we would like to acknowledge our complex area superintendent, Mrs. Esther Kanehailua. We are delighted that you could all join us this evening. Thank you. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming the Hilo Intermediate School beginning band conducted by Mr. Corey Maesaka.
All the work that they have done in getting our performance together. Okay, so we're on. Welcome to tonight's event. I think this is the first live event that we've had at the school for a couple of years now. This is in front of you, the beginning band, and there's some confusion because it is comprised of first-year students, both 7th and 8th grade. And I want to present them to you tonight. We're going to be performing 3 pieces. The first song is titled The Crusaders March by a very prominent composer. His name is Frank Erickson. And Frank Erickson wrote music from the 1950s until the 1990s, really. Music of every level. And if you folks were in band from 1962, this is where this music came from. And he and a couple of other music educators, part of the Music Educators National Conference. These guys put together this really good book, a folio of music that took it in steps to teach, to make it meaningful for the kids, not just fun, but to make it a meaningful lesson in learning how to play music in steps. So every song presents something a little bit more challenging. And maybe once you hear this, some of you who were in band a long time ago, even my age over here, maybe remembers this song. In fact, all 3 songs. This is what I started with in my first concert when I was 7th grade at YK Intermediate. I love presenting this music to the kids. This is The Crusaders March by Frank Erickson. Ready? The second song, our next selection, is titled Join the Parade, and by another composer that wrote a lot for the First Division band method books a long time ago. He wrote this song. His name is Fred Weber. Good. Make sure now. Actually, I'm kind of nervous tonight because, I haven't been on the stage for, more than a year. Not only that, because we're live streaming this event, and, I feel like I'm on TV and I'm really bad at speaking. So, it's kind of time, and then I'm afraid I'm going to just talk too much. And in the past, couple of years, actually, that's what I've been doing. When I get up in front of the mic, I just keep on going and going. So I'll stop. But anyway, I want to thank the K-Vikes crew up over here, Luke Ohano, Eclipse Ohano at Hilo High School. Actually, Luke was my student a long time ago in the early 2000s, I believe. Over here he's a clarinet player. I really appreciate them coming over here and coordinating this with us so we can keep the concert going, kind of the same thing in conjunction with the Hilo High School band. So, after we're done over here, actually, the concert shifts to Hilo High School. And if you go to hilohighschool.org, you can get onto the K-Vikes channel and watch that portion of the program. So anyway, in fact, you can do that right now on your device. It's on right now, as long as you have enough data, I guess. I don't. But anyway, this is our final selection. And again, it's by Frank Erickson, and it's titled Soldier Boy. Remember now, at the end, we're almost. I know this is a really short performance, and I'm sorry we couldn't put more together for you. But you know, the kids have been doing really nicely, especially over the past couple of weeks. They made nice progress, and they're starting to understand how to play music. I mean, it's one thing about playing right notes, which still yet tonight, of course, we're missing some notes. There's so many elements, there's so many things that you got to do to actually put music together. And this be their first experience with this. You know, they're starting to understand this, and you know, it was really fun working with them over the past so many weeks after school. I think with their understanding of being consistent, both during class, practicing at home, putting in their own time to master parts, and then coming to rehearsals, because it's not, you know, about playing for yourself. You know, when you play music, it's a concerted effort, and it's really important that everybody is on the same page and putting in the same kind of effort on a consistent basis. I was, you know, really pleased to work with these guys and get them this far. I'm looking forward to doing more with them this coming semester. Thank you so much for coming.
For that wonderful piano prelude. And thank you, Mr. Mayasaka and the Hilo Intermediate Beginning Band. Now please welcome the Hilo Intermediate Concert Band, also conducted by Mr. Corey Mayasaka.
and welcome to tonight's program. This is, I believe, the first live event that we've had on the campus of Hilo Intermediate School in about a year. And in front of you, your children, the band, the 8th graders in the concert band. They're in their 2nd year, and sorry, we're having some mic problems. But tonight, we're really fortunate to have this thing live streamed, and the K-Vikes crew over there, they're up in the balcony live streaming this. You can follow along if you have data on your phone. Well, I think between the sets, there's things going on, like when we're warming up. This is in conjunction with Hilo High School, which will be playing after this concert over here. So anyway, welcome to tonight's concert. I'm really pleased at the development of the kids, the progress that they've made. We've been, we're very fortunate to be in one class, so we get to meet, quite often. And I wish the band was bigger, but this is what we, probably is for the best for this year, because we can safely practice every day. And we're usually spaced out a little bit more than this in class. But anyway, we're going to play some tunes for you here. The first one is titled Monuments by Sean O'Loughlin. The next tune that we're going to be playing is titled Achievement by, he's a band teacher I believe, in North Carolina. And I think, I can't find where it says that. But anyway, he wrote this composition for his students. And it's the song, he writes this. I have had the honor of being a music educator for over 30 years, and my life has been positively influenced by the thousands of students that I have had the privilege of teaching. And Achievement was inspired by my students who have taught me the importance of challenging them and providing opportunities to successfully accomplish tasks through perseverance. And I'd like to present this song to you. I believe that the students have come a long way over the course of 2 years. And really it's less than 2 years, because we really only got started playing as an ensemble for, wasn't everybody here, those who came out last year. So really it's a big accomplishment where they are right now in the small time that we've had together. This is titled Achievement by Gary Gasley. I know we just commemorated the 80th anniversary of the bombing of, I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but of Pearl Harbor, which was December 7th, 1941, I believe. But this one over here, this is called VE Day. And written by Mike Story, it's commemorating the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II. Victory in Europe there, I believe. So this piece over here, I bought this exact same arrangement that they're using. I took it from Kauhai. Well, I didn't take it, but I kind of inherited their entire music library. And but I bought this piece when I first started teaching. This is the first thing I ever did at a band festival. I love doing it with the kids. It's a terrific arrangement. It's a really good teaching piece too that teaches so many different elements in playing as an ensemble. It exposes them to different fields. They have to play, for some of them, exposed lines, and it teaches them also to play strong as a full band too. So anyway, this is by Mike Story. It's titled VE Day, Victory in Europe Day. All the music that was selected tonight is to put on a concert, but is to teach different techniques. And so this next tool was a piece that I introduced so that the students learn how to play 8 notes. But anyway, these next 2 pieces that we're playing is by the same composer, Mark Williams. A pretty popular, prolific composer for school bands. And the kids have fun with their work, his work, and you'll probably be able to see what I'm saying because they play with a kind of an uplifting feel. It's not just the music, but I think it's because they enjoy it. The next 2 pieces that, so I don't talk so much, is by Mark Williams, Procession of the Cyborgs. And this one, well, a cyborg, I guess like a robot. You know, I mean, maybe you think Star Wars, stuff like that. It's not from Star Wars, but you know, the music, you hear something to that effect of what a cyborg is. It's portraying that or trying to give you that image through sound. And then the next song titled Dragons of an Ancient Court, or of the Ancient Court. So in band, we play a wide variety of music. And eventually I'll do some popular things where the kids are going to really enjoy it. We're in our very basic stages right now, even if they're in their second year, because this is the first full year that we're playing as a full ensemble. Some of these kids actually switched around instruments for this year to make this this band happen, actually. The two girls over here, they're on French horn now. One was on trumpet last year, and the other on French clarinet. We had to fabricate a tuba player in Leon. He was trombone last year, but we needed the tuba. So, a whole bunch. I mean, it changed around for percussion, too. I think Isaac was a trumpet player last year. But, it's a small group. So, we managed to put this ensemble together. But anyway, getting back to the music. See, again, I'm talking too much. Sorry, Hilo High. But anyway, by a great composer, George Frederick Handel. Very prolific in the Baroque era. And, maybe most known to most of you guys if you know, Alleluia, and he shall live for, the Messiah, right? Christmas Mass. So anyway, George Frederick Handel wrote operas. This one is from Rinaldo, and it's called, he titles Eric Osterling, another, he's a popular composer, arranger. He put together a lot of these transcriptions from the great composers, made it so that it's playable by a young band. And this is titled Festal March. Don't worry, this is not a long speech, but I always talk too much and I don't do the right things when I talk. So, this is for my thank yous. But again, I want to thank my boss, Mrs. Dansdale, Mr. Agano over here, for all your support. To the custodians, and Jason Agano, who helped put this auditorium together for us to have, cleaned out with all the chairs. Because this was a study hall just at the beginning of today. I mean, at the end of yesterday. So they did quick work in short notice to get this place ready. Thank you to them. Thank you for Mrs. Expression, Mrs. Torres and her children, Mrs. Wolf, her kids to come in over here and put this really nice decorations up for the concert. To Luke Eclipsuano and the K-Vikes crew for coming over here, set up. This is on short notice too, because we had a last minute change for this concert. To come over here to live stream this. So for people who couldn't attend, so that they could see it at home. I know I had something else. Oh, to the band boosters, Mr. Nolan Yamaki, Carol Abe, Katie Carvalho, and Tara Honda. Did I miss anybody? No, that's it. So, and for all of their hard work, and this is such a great board because easy to work with. They do a lot. I mean, and I'm sorry, and the treasurer. Sorry, Clayton Kanishiro. But for all that they do, I can't do it without them. And thanks to the students for all your hard work. I can't wait for next semester because I think we can do much more. With hard work, consistency, we'll do a lot more music for you in the upcoming semester. And to the parents, thank you for, and you guys should be the ones to thank them for all that, in support of all of your endeavors, your success in school, and of course being your chaperone to bring you to events like tonight's concert. Anyway, thank you so much for being a great audience. Thanks for your support of music education, and I'm looking forward to seeing you folks next semester. We're going to be playing one last song. It's a medley of Christmas carols, and it's titled The Trilogy of Carols. If we had the Christmas parade, this has been our parade selection for every Christmas parade since 2001 when I started teaching over here. Except for the next year, I decided to use Frosty the Snowman, but it didn't quite work out, so I went back to this piece, and it's our, what is that? Like our signature tune that we use every year at the Hilo Christmas Parade. In this, you'll hear Hark the Herald Angels Sing, O Little Town of Bethlehem, and O Come All You Faithful. Thank you so much. Also, I want to say thank you to Hilo High School and Mrs. Yvonne Yokoi for my counterpart over there. You know, I wish that we could have done it over there on their campus at the auditorium, because it's a great experience for these kids to be on the stage with the lights, and it makes it so much more nice. But, you know, due to the circumstances, I, you know, completely understand. We're very fortunate that we have our own hall. Maybe we can get lights. No, okay, well. But anyway, thank you so much, and see you in May. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Mr. Mayasaka and the Hilo Intermediate Concert Band. It is now my pleasure to introduce our final group performing tonight under the direction of Mrs. Yvonne Yokoi. Please welcome the Hilo High School Working Band.
you very much. Before we play Feliz Navidad, we'd like to take this time to say thank you to everyone behind the scenes who gives of their time and talents in support of our music programs. Thank you once again to the administration of Hilo High School and Hilo Intermediate School for your continued support over these many years. Thank you to the HHS, or the Hilo High School Viking Band Boosters. We're very fortunate to have a very talented group of ladies and gentlemen on board this year. Leading the pack is Terry Sewake, together with Christine Yamamoto, Nate Tahone, Melba Sakanoi, John Tokouke, and John Souza. And thanks also to the Hilo Intermediate Spartan Band Boosters, led by Nolan Yamaki, together with Vice President Carol Abe, Secretary Katie Carvalho, Treasurer Clayton Kaneshiro, and Second Treasurer Tara Honda. Thank you so much. Please give them a round of applause, those boosters. Special thank you to the K-Vikes Media team led by Luke Eclipse Uhano, live streaming this concert. They are just amazing. Please give them a round of applause. Also, John Kea, sound and light technician. He's up there too. Thank you, John. And another John Delpit, he does our piano tuning. Check the piano this morning. He's always there on call. Dave Chuck, instrument repairs. Renee Masuyama, uniforms. Gabriel Brumel, marching band coach. And the Hilo High Foundation, who always supports us with extra funds. And we'd like to also thank you, especially our sponsors and boosters, for your generous donations and faithful support. So finally, how about another hand for all of our student musicians? It's been so much fun working with them after the whole of last year on Zoom. They seem very happy to be making live music together again. So we'd like to conclude our program by wishing you all a Merry Christmas, and please enjoy Feliz Navidad, arranged by Chris Sharp. Sing along if you like. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate your support for our Hilo Complex music programs and look forward to seeing you again for our spring concert on May 11th, 2022. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ho ho ho! Happy holidays! My name is Preston. Thank you for watching KVIKS. For more information, visit us online at hilohigh.org or download our app. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Hilo High School. Thanks for watching. Ho 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 ho!